Minecraft be? I'm gonna go.
Lick.
The Ugh.
Goodbye,
Yeah.
Captain. You beautiful honking dog.
Glorious honking dog.
Any free dog is a good free dog, but that's fair. That's a good boy. Hello?
Jerry wants to know if he wants stuff for Mondays, but he might be.
No, it would have to have the noise.
We'll see. Eat. All I will say on the matter is we will see.
Yeah, so that also explains why we had no session last week.
Eat. Oh, right then. Well, looks. Yes, let's go ahead and do the introductions.
I am me.
But that's not your name. Say your name.
I am me.
But how can you be me if I'm me?
Because I am not you.
You're right, but I am me.
Slap both of you. Say your names.
I'm Armored Hunter. And yeah, I am me.
Hello. Sorry. You go. No, make the joke. Woo! Hello, hail. I am CJ, and I play Cecil, the steampunk cleric, essentially.
I am Methosia. I am a cat.
You're a cat, yet you have yet to push anything unnecessarily off of a table.
That you've seen.
I don't know.
This
who
is a
would have
fair rebuttal.
I'm Al, and I'm the mad scientist, but with robots. Robots
For now.
for now.
Just depends on what you get access to and how many cadavers you're given.
How many souls I need? I'll create a philosopher's stone. It'd be great.
You cut out on my side for a second. It sounded like you said, I'll create a soul missile.
Philosopher's stone.
Ah.
A
Maybe?
soul missile would be really cool, though.
Dude, a robot shooting soul missiles. It's very oh crap, what's that anime?
I think that would get expensive rather fast.
Probably.
Depends on the price you place on a human soul. Or otherwise. Myth, did you introduce yourself?
Yes.
Okay. That's right.
And then you said, how are you a cat if you haven't knocked anything over? And I said that you've seen.
I remember now. Oh, Armored, I hate the thing you just posted, because I've seen someone do that and knock their front teeth out.
Yu Yu Hakusho. That's the one.
That's
For
not a soul
context-
missile.
For
Hold on.
context, I posted a GIF of Americans Be Like, and it's a guy who is holding a empty handgun with a toothbrush attached to the back of it, and he's using the recoil of clicking the gun to brush his teeth.
Actually, that would also fuck your gun up.
Yeah, they're not really supposed to dry fire.
Yeah.
I think you would still call that dry firing.
It would be.
Yeah.
But dry fire is just anything that doesn't have a. You're not firing an actual projectile.
Yeah, just dry fire is specifically how you refer to shooting a bow without holding an arrow.
It's still the same concept.
So that's when someone gets a vasectomy.
True.
Ah.
Until it reverses itself.
All right then. So to get us into things finally, probably gonna have a short session tonight simply because we started late and we're already 30 minutes in to the start time now. Hello everyone, I'm Ash, the DM. So let's get into things.
Is it working? Is it on?
Yep.
Alright. Welcome, dear abnormals, blah, 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 and listeners alike. It is I, your most illustrious of MCs, White Noise, here yet again to bring you another installment of... The Ada Report! Oh, things are starting to heat up, just as the sun above beats down on our agents. I'm getting a bit ahead of myself, but no one can deny that the ending of last time's episode was something to be excited about. Last time, our agents found their way to Spire University, and through clever connections on the part of their new ally Cecil, they were able to gain access to the premises, all the way up to the spire itself, even though there were a few moments of confusion between them and their goal. Upon arriving at the spire, guided by one Margaret, a Gothic Lolita-styled yet Southern Belle-inspired vampire secretary, they made their way to the classroom of the subject of their investigation, whereupon we rejoin our agents now in this moment of excitement, as they must chase down their fleeing quarry.
So yes, we are jumping back into things as I clean off my glasses because I noticed a huge smudge on them while talking. I'm trying to read my writing.
Mhm.
But we... Yeah, I have to wear them all the time. Because I can't look at something more than a foot away from my face without being blurry. Yeah, I could get contacts, but I don't want to think about a blurry contact. Alright, let's switch over to something that might be a little bit more action-y.
I just don't like fingers in my eyeballs, which is why I don't have contacts.
Fair.
Because I don't like to trim my fingernails that often, as opposed to just filing them to be the right shape, I would worry I'd jab myself in the iris.
That's fair.
That's a little loud. Alrighty then. So, we are picking up right where we left off. As your subject of investigation is now sprinting away out the door you all entered through. Unfortunately, due to the instructor Ashen's, or Miss Stonefield, as you are aware of her name, due to her calling you all to the front of the classroom to speak to her, none of you were able to stop this individual as they sprinted out the door.
Yeah, Cove had gone to the back of the classroom, but that would just mean that he's basically closer than the rest of you.
It doesn't really change much in a lecture hall. If you go up one side then towards the back, it doesn't really put you any closer to the door than someone who is at the side edge on the stairwell leading up on the door side. You both were pretty much equidistant, except for the fact that everyone else has to sprint upstairs where Kovgum can have a straight run. But I always imagine Kovgum runs on all fours anyways, so going upstairs wouldn't really slow him down that much.
Yeah.
But yes. The individual you know as Philip Castile has sprinted out the door. So what is everyone doing in this moment as you all reacting to the sudden burst of movement?
Cove?
Yeah.
Kovgum's going to
going
immediately
after.
dash.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go ahead and roll
Should we-
Let's go ahead and roll initiative for a chase scene.
Hey, a good initiative. That's a surprise.
Hey. That's pretty
Hey,
decent.
that requires Dex. I have lots of that.
Danny, you
No,
didn't
I
click
don't.
your token before rolling. Go ahead and do it and roll again. And we'll fix it. It's fine.
Well, it
It's just so it actually
Needs to
pops
be
up in
on.
the turn order.
Hey.
Oh, you didn't do it either. Click your token and then roll initiative. And okay, I'll fix that real quick to be 17.
I'll click your token and then roll initiative.
Why do I feel
Al.
like Al is just eating food and ignoring us?
Shit, I was muted. Fuck.
Oh.
But my 20. But my 20.
You get to keep your 20. I just want you in the turn order.
Is it?
I can put your initiative and correct it.
Okay, got it. So do I have to
Yay.
select it every time? Select the token every time initiative?
Yeah.
Yeah,
roll?
yes.
Because that will send
it
the
will
update message through to the turn order and actually put you in it, as opposed to just rolling initiative into the chat.
Huh.
Yeah, it's for the case of where if you're controlling multiple tokens, you can select and roll a initiative for each individual token.
Got it.
No,
Yes.
I need to turn voice mod off.
Yeah.
I can't hit 8 on my numpad without voice mod doing that sound clip. Weird.
Oh,
Oh no!
that's not good.
We must fix. Is it picking up us but not your mic? How the
That's
heck?
weird.
Punch
Yeah.
OBS. Right in its OBS
Yeah, I
mouth.
I confirm. I'm listening to the stream, and you asked her a question. She said yes, and I heard the question be asked on the stream, but no response.
What?
Size of either.
Oh, there we go.
Well, we at least know that our mic is working because we can hear her. It's fine.
alright.
We can
No
get it fixed.
worries.
What's wrong?
Technical difficulties.
Yeah, yes. OBS is not currently picking up Danny's mic. We're working to fix that now.
I don't know how to do it. Wait, maybe it's... Okay, now... Fucking computer update probably screwed it up. Are we gonna have to start
Probably.
over?
It might have.
Aw, man.
Eileen, are you gonna have to turn off OB? Are you gonna have to turn off
Well,
OBS to get it to update?
No, it's picking me up now. If someone who could check the stream and just confirm that y'all can hear me on the stream now.
Armored.
Talking. Hello, I am talking.
Okay, yeah, I think I hear you now.
All right.
Man, shit.
That-
That means it probably wasn't picking me up from the start.
No worries.
Well,
Well, just in case, I'm just gonna real quick say, unsure if the Captain Goose Duck joke's gonna go on because Captain passed away. I don't want to go into it again because that was emotional, and I don't want to get emotional right now. And just there wasn't a stream last Thursday because that's when all the bad shit was happening, and he's no longer in pain. He was good boy. He was best free dog. Is up to DM if the Goose Duck joke continues. Just in case it didn't pick me up earlier when I said it. I figure, repeat it quickly.
yeah.
Did you also want to do your introduction again?
Just that I am Danny Boopbad to the Strem. I'm full of anxiety. I play the tired dad. Okay.
Right.
Is it still picking up all right, Armored?
Yeah, it sounds like it is.
Okay.
Okay. Like, I see on OBS the mic aux thingy bouncing around whenever I talk, so it's clearly picking me up.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Sorry about that, everyone. Technical difficulties.
It happened.
At least I got
All right.
initiative rolled and all that shit, so...
Yeah. So, I'm going to go ahead and set the scene for what's currently happening. The majority of the group, sans Kovgum, are currently standing at the bottom of the lecture hall. I burped, I'm sorry. So, thinking about the actual size of lecture halls, they're pretty fucking big. It's probably all of you at this stage are at minimum 30 feet from the door. The steps of a lecture hall I would not count as difficult terrain because adventurers. You guys are athletic enough to climb stairs.
Stairs, our enemy.
Some
Not
of you are probably
relatable.
athletic. That's fair. Some of you are probably athletic enough to climb 2 stairs at a time.
Oh my god.
And by some of us, we mean everyone but Alia.
Yeah, basically.
I hate this. Why did we start a chase scene on an elliptical?
So Alia's strength is the strength of being a nerd.
Imagine an entire chase scene, but you're on a treadmill.
That just reminds me of the police chase well in Canada, where the
Yeah, I saw that.
the
I was reminded
police
of that too.
and the person being chased are both outside pushing their cars in the snow.
I'm pretty sure that's satire, though.
I
Oh,
hope
it-
that's
yeah,
not real
satire.
because that would be really stupid.
Yeah, no kidding.
All right. Anywho,
Obviously, the cops
Oh.
in Canada would push the dude's car out of the snow and then arrest him.
hey, let me help you out there, eh? No. I don't think people would say eh.
Anyway,
Still, yes. Anyway, so Alu, you were the first to be able to react. You see the stairs in front of you. You're not excited about what comes after this, but the person you're supposed to be following, it did just run out of the room. You did
So they're no
previously say
longer
that you
inside
just
of-
went. You sorry.
So they're no longer inside of the room, not visible.
Yes, they essentially got a surprise round on all of you by suddenly acting
Okay.
and just booked it. I do remember last time you said that you weren't going to chase them, you were just going to sit in the room and write down what was on the whiteboard. But
Just take notes. I
But
don't.
It's up to you if you still intend to do that.
Yeah, no, that was mainly just for the giggles.
I mean, I don't doubt that Alu would just sit.
yeah, I
be
was like,
You got this, guys.
yeah, y'all got it. I'm just gonna vibe here. And the professor just looking at Alu like, you're not gonna. Nah, they got it. It's fine. Continue.
Not only slow him down.
Yeah.
What are you doing, Alu?
Look like I have the constitution for running. No. I'm a nerd.
God, I'm just like, God damn it! Why do they always run?
What?
And chase after him, I guess.
Alright, so you just start making your way up the stairs. Are you double moving or just making your move normally?
Making my move normally.
Alright. That would get you to the doorway, which is still currently thrown open. As you get to the doorway itself, you see a very confused-looking Margaret just standing against the wall opposite the door.
They're very confused.
Yeah,
No, sorry, I didn't hear the other part. I'm very confused. What?
a very confused Margaret standing
Oh, Margaret.
at the doorway, or at
Hello.
the wall opposite the door.
Where'd he go?
She just looks towards where you all have initially entered from, which you know the elevator to get down the side of the building is.
Okay. Not much else I can do, huh?
I mean, you could take an action to dash and double your movement, but
Or if you have a spell that allows you to do something at range, that would be also useful.
Let me see.
Not to kill him.
Sounds like you can see him.
Well,
Incapacitate him.
currently you cannot see Philip.
was there a turn for the? Yeah, and I can't see him, right? Yeah.
Not at this stage, because you're still inside the doorway.
Oh. I can't do anything if I can't see him, guys.
And Margaret doesn't
Then
know?
run!
I want
Margaret's,
I can't.
Yeah,
Margaret, I'll say this, setting the scene again. Margaret's looking very confused as she's looking between the doorway where Alu is now standing and down the hallway. The issue is from the doorway you cannot see down the hallway.
Okay.
You would have to
then-
step outside the door to see down the hallway.
Then just dash towards where he went.
Alright. You dash out of the doorway and start making your way down the hallway.
Yeah.
Doing so, you do catch sight of Philip as he is currently running just away,
Okay.
but you do not quite catch up with him.
Mm-hmm.
At this stage, he's probably about 15 feet ahead of you.
And that was the action that I took, right? I can't do anything
Yes.
else? Okay, yeah.
Unless you have something
You
you
have a
want to do as
bonus
a bonus action.
No, that I don't have anything that allows me to use a bonus action.
Alright. Alrighty then. That brings us to Philip's turn in the initiative order. Immediately just double moves again. Alright. Rifon. Kid
Going,
just ran.
going to double move.
Alright, double move gets you next to where Ali's position is. I don't think you have more movement than 30.
My movement speed is 30, yeah.
Okay, so
And
yeah,
I
it
know
gets
it
you
might.
to the same position now.
And this is a chase and need catch kids, so.
Alright, you're gonna
surge,
action
dash,
surge.
And. The only thing I can think to do is use that to. I guess try to double move and get in front of him to block him.
Unfortunately, that would only give you another 30 feet of movement.
My movement speed is 30.
Yeah, so
Well,
30, 30, 30,
yeah,
90.
So, yeah.
He was already 15
Yeah.
feet ahead of 60, and then just double moved on his turn.
Yeah. He effectively got a full movement before we could even move, and then moved again with your dash action that only gives you another 30 feet, not another 60, because it doesn't give you another movement action and another action to dash.
Okay, well, I guess I was interpreting the thing wrong.
It's fine, it's fine. Yeah, so using your actions, you can take it back if you want to now that you understand, but using your action surge would put you at 90 instead of 60.
Yeah, he's 75 feet away from you if you have anything that would help with that, within that distance, unless he also has an enhanced movement speed.
Doesn't seem to, I'll say that much. He's just running like mad.
The only thing I can think to do then with an actual action is just use thaumaturgy on my voice to try to intimidate him into freezing.
Yeah, it's possible.
Worth a shot.
Stop right there, criminal scum.
Well,
I mean,
Okay.
I had to.
Then
Alright, go ahead and make an intimidation check. Check for him.
he has no intimidation, so he's just purely depending on dad energy right now.
That's the
Young man.
power
Yeah.
of dad.
13.
Alright.
Just like very strong dad voice. Stop!
In the name of love.
Love.
Hush it, you two. Hush it. Neither of you are bards. If you want to sing, be a bard. Alright.
Well, I guess Cecil dies here. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Multiclassing is an option, you fool. Anyways,
true.
There.
you do notice that he does momentarily falter, but doesn't stop running.
Damn.
He unfortunately got a 14.
Ah!
Ah, so
It was close, though.
Okay, that's turn.
Golfgum.
Kovgum is going to do full dash. Unfortunately, we didn't get the chance to have a short rest, so I don't have my action surge.
Yeah.
Alright, so you do a scamper and get next to Aliu. With each one of you that runs out of that doorway in quick succession, Margaret looks more and more confused and concerned.
When Kovgum runs out of the room, he's going to shout,
We have a hunt. The quarry is escaping.
Yeah, Kovgum, you can see as Ryfon is further ahead of you, and you can see the quarry of your hunt is almost at the end of the hallway at this point.
Yeah, unfortunately. Unfortunately, he's too far for anything Kogum has to get him.
Fair enough. Is that turn then?
Yeah, that is turn full double dash or double movement.
Alrighty then. Cecil.
Okay. Few questions. One,
Potential answers.
is the hallway is closed off? There's no windows leading to outside.
No.
I believe-
There is the far window, which is technically also the elevator, which is on, like I mentioned before, it's on the outside of the building. It's like one of those
Okay.
fancy glass tube elevators that just goes along the outside of a building for some reason. Aesthetics.
Okay. Aesthetic. Okay. But there's no way like directly outside.
Not unless
Like
you
in the
broke a
hallway?
window and jumped, but that's a pretty far drop.
And there's no cables for Cecil to latch onto.
Not in this. You're currently still in the classroom.
I know. I was just asking.
Oh, do you mean like there are windows on the opposite wall from where the door is where you could get outside of the building if you were to
Mhm.
try to grapple up to them and break through them? But you don't know if there'd be anything outside there for your grappling claw to grab onto. Aside from just boring into the side of the building and you don't know how well it would stay attached.
Yeah, that's fair. I just wanted to ask, options,
Yeah.
Okay, so then Cecil otherwise would just also dash. And because I have the mobile feet, I
Ooh.
have 40 feet of initial movement, so I'll use my turn to dash for
Alright,
80
so that
feet.
puts you at 80.
Mm-hmm.
So that pretty much puts you just behind Ryphon.
Okay.
Or no, Ryphon didn't dash, so
Yes, Ryphon did dash. Used his action surge to dash as well, didn't he?
You said I could
Yes.
rescind that to Thaumaturge
Okay.
is an action,
Oh,
remember?
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, no.
I was making sure.
Yeah.
My
so,
brain.
right
It's a
on.
lot of things I've suddenly keeping in mind.
Yeah,
so
so-
now
so
Cecil is in
Cecil's
the front
ahead
of
of
the
the
party.
pack.
So everyone else is at 60 so far. Cecil's at 80. The kid is currently at 120.
Mm.
Which has put him almost next to the elevator. Right? Is that all you're doing on your turn then, Cecil?
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Fair enough. Zadi.
I guess I'll use my movement. Which gets me
Tank is at
out.
135. Sorry.
Yeah. It gets me out into the hallway because I have 35.
Ooh, fancy.
Yeah. I mean, there's nothing really else I can do other than dash.
But do you have any... There's nothing technically stopping you from trying to attack him. If you think that would stop him.
Yes. With my javelin that goes 60 feet.
I don't know if you have attack magic.
I am a paladin.
That is
I have
fair.
smites.
That is fair.
I have smites. And no cantrips.
I always forget that paladins don't get cantrips.
No, half-casters usually don't. The
Alright,
only one that does is Artificer.
I can't see him.
You can
couldn't
see
see
it.
I can see him now,
Yeah,
but I
he-
couldn't.
Yeah. You couldn't use your action.
All right,
Yeah.
so you're just double moving as well.
Yeah, someone's 70.
All right, 70. I'll say
Can't
this
do anything.
technically, because we're thinking about this going down the hallway. Yeah, thinking about this technically going down the hallway. Maybe I should make something on the screen to mark this out. Free hand. Let's say that's the doorway. Each one of these squares is going to represent 10 feet. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's where Philip is. The majority of the party is here.
Can we just move our tokens?
If you want to. I'm just doing this for the sake
Yeah.
of visual reference.
So where would we be? Oh, so this is the doorway right here.
Yeah, that's the doorway, then each square is representing 10 feet. Because it took 30 feet to get up and out of the door.
Okay. So
So
where would each of us be?
So you would be there.
most of you would be
I would
at
be
the
here.
30-foot mark like I'm marking. Yeah.
But Cecil would be.
You would be there. Because
Okay.
you get 2 more squares compared to everyone else. Ryfon, Kovgum, and Alu were all at the 30-foot mark, and Zari is just above that.
So he's at 120 feet far?
Technically he's at like 135, but yes. Pretty much that far. He's technically here.
Each square is
'Cause
10
he
feet.
was-
Okay.
Yeah. He was only 15 feet away from the door when he bolted the first time. Because he was already halfway up the lecture hall. This is why he started off slightly ahead of even the people who double moved out the door. Alright. Alu, what do you do with your Alu?
Yes. Hold on. Where am I? So this is the difference between him and me is well, I can move and then take the action, right?
Yes, you can
so
move
Yeah.
and then take
up to
action.
here.
Okay, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna run here. And then Cecil?
Mhm.
Yes, okay, perfect. So then I can use catapult to try and get
What?
him. What? Can I right, yeah?
Yeah.
Pop catapult into the chat because I think catapult might specify that you have to throw an item.
Yeah, I
Or an
like
Catapult is catapult is an item of 5 pounds or lower.
did I not salvage the robots? Can I not throw a piece of robot?
That's fair.
Oh, I was confused because you said Cecil.
Yeah,
was
I
just
thought you
like,
were
are
gonna
you throwing
yeet
Cecil?
Cecil.
No,
Like,
no,
what?
that's not what I meant. I just want to be in front of Cecil so I don't so they don't get pelted by the catapult.
Okay,
Right,
that's
then.
fair.
That makes more sense. Yeah, you can
Yeet Cecil down the hall. That's actually like a good. That's honestly a good plan if Alu was big enough to yeet Cecil.
I mean, I'm tall,
Big and
just,
strong enough to yeet
just
Cecil.
not strong.
All right then. Then yeah, you could
Funny,
like
though.
you could dump some components out of your bag and just fire them with catapult.
Cool.
Just
do
a
I
big old clog of gears.
Just a fucking grenade.
Alu doesn't have a spell save DC.
How do I mean? This is just for description only. I don't.
Your spell save DC should
But-
be 8 plus your current proficiency level plus your intelligence modifier.
So
Where the
10
hell
plus
did that-
intelligence.
Where the hell did that go?
Yeah. So what's your int modifier, Alu?
So it should be like 14 or 13.
It should be like my 4.
The modifier. So what?
The big number 18.
The big number.
18.
Okay, so your modifier is 4.
Yeah, 4.
Is your spell sheet broken or something? Oh, your
I
spell sheet's broken.
Yeah, I don't.
There you go. I fixed it.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's DC 14.
I always forget that sometimes Artificer's spell sheets get broken.
Oh, that's great.
I fixed
So-
it, don't worry.
Okay, cool.
It just didn't have a casting ability set, so I just switched it to intelligence and it fixed everything.
Oh,
Alright.
so I just hit the chat bubble again.
Nah.
No.
Do it. Yeah, do it just so we can see if it fixed it properly for your spell display.
Yeah, too.
Okay, cool. And then
Yeah,
just
and I think if you click the word, it should roll it. Like, roll the damage and display.
yeah.
No.
Okay, that's weird. It's displaying.
No.
It's set to description only.
We'll fix that later. I can see what it is. Go ahead and roll 3d8 for me. And I will roll the saving throw to see if they avoid it.
Oh,
Ooh, rolled an 18 on the die.
cry.
Let's see. Is that a save for half damage, or is it a
Save
pass
to
or
avoid.
fail? Okay, it's pass or fail.
Cry.
So, what does Alu dump out of their bag to fit the one object of 1 to 5 pound range? Just like one of the heads of the robots?
Yeah, like a head or a hand or something.
Alrighty then. You just dump a head out of the bag and launch it forward using your magic. Almost like a railgun firing. And right before it collides with Philip, he just manages to duck his head out of the way and it sails over him.
Careful now, don't lose your head.
Mm-hmm. We still need to take him in.
He's slightly. He can be slightly crippled.
My God.
We'll heal. If he gets hurt, we'll heal him. It's fine. He'll be fine. That's what he
Alright.
gets for running.
Alright. As he hears you having that discussion, he certainly doesn't seem willing to wait. Is that your full turn, Alu?
Yeah.
You moved, did an action?
Yep.
Alright. After he ducks out of the way of the robotic head sailing over his own, he just quickly turns back to the group, just notices everyone who's chasing him now, jumps into the elevator, and uses his action to hit the buttons on it. So that would put him at this point now.
Just hit a button or all the buttons?
He didn't hit all of them. You don't know
Okay.
which button he hit, but he did hit a button.
Okay.
And you do see as the elevator doors are starting to close.
I thought he was trying to get to the elevator, so the doors would have been opening.
They were open from you guys coming in there. It hasn't been called to another floor yet.
Elevator doors
Yeah.
are supposed to automatically close when you exit them.
And this is a
The
region of the world where they don't care about safety regulations.
Magic.
It's not even magic. It's just stupid technology and not opting to be safe.
There is magic, if I believe correctly. It's both.
It is both. Anyways, Ryfond, it is your turn. The doors are closing rather
Yeah.
slowly, and he's frantically pushing the same button over and over again.
Click, 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 click.
Okay.
Frantically presses the close button to try and avoid getting caught.
Something he really doesn't want to do, but he's gonna... Oh, hang on. I'm just gonna scoot here so can tell. Like, I think the thaumaturgy effect is still on his voice, because I don't think it's...
Yeah.
I think it lasts
It
a
is.
minute when you do that, so...
Yeah,
Yeah, it is.
it's gonna...
Yeah, up
Like,
to a minute.
To further try to, like, get this kid to stop. Just... Same intimidating dad voice shut. I said stop! And he's gonna fire firebolt at the door that he's trying to get open.
trying to close, but yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, 10's good enough to hit an inanimate object. Go ahead and roll damage.
1.
1.
1.
I mean, that's probably for the best.
Yep. Your
Getting the point
firebolt.
across.
Your firebolt collides against the glass door that is very slowly closing, and you do see as this kid recoils from the doorway and is now no longer slapping that button with a frantic nature.
Okay, and that's really all I can think to do with my turn, so call turn.
All right.
Unless the intimidation from, the thaumaturgy is still carrying on, then I can click intimidation, but if not, then yeah, call turn. That's your...
You can go ahead. You can go ahead and roll another intimidation check.
Alright, watch me fail.
I believe.
No comment.
I'm not used to playing such a low charisma character. It's so much fun.
Oh, I
You
am
rolled a-
absolutely used to playing low charisma characters.
He rolled an 8 this time, so still barely just ahead.
Yeah. Maybe next turn I'll roll a 5 and he'll roll a 4.
That's the dream.
Alrighty then. Wait, nope, crap. Bokum, your turn.
Kogum's going to continue charging forward. And it looks like he's just within range, so he's going to pull out a hand axe and try to throw it at the kid's leg.
Kokum's going the route of violence.
He is
Good
on a
God.
hunt.
So this
And
is
he
a
knows-
range 60 you're throwing?
Yes,
Yeah,
which
so it would be a
is the
disadvantage.
long range for the just within the long range of the hand axe, so that's 15 at disadvantage.
Alright, a 15 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
4 damage.
Hopefully this kid
that's-
has more than 4 health.
Minimum damage.
At the very least, a commoner has 5. Or 10, I always forget in 5e.
I think it's 5.
I thought it was 5 too.
'Cause I
So
think
he's
it's
not
2d4.
dead. You throw your hand axe out as you are running to catch up with the rest of the group, and you just can hear, all of you hear in the distance, just this scream, just as you can see the hand axe firmly jammed into probably the shin of his leg.
Howie.
Mother. Fuck. No, thank you.
Slow him. That will slow him down.
Alrighty. Cecil, you just spoke of not doing more damage than necessary.
Cecil, immediately when Philip ran, everybody could see Cecil just kind of switch demeanor and is dead serious on just bolting after Philip. So she's kind of pissed off that Kovkum threw a fucking hand axe
Into his leg.
into his leg, but the door is still closing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's 6 seconds is passing. That's we all know an elevator door takes a while to close.
Yeah. And can Cecil reach with a dash? Or no?
Yeah, it's 60 feet. It's 70 feet away from your current position. You have 80 feet.
Yeah, you could get into
So-
the elevator
Okay.
as it's closing.
Yeah, Cecil will do that.
All right, go ahead and just move your token to represent that.
Zoom.
Yum.
Cecil go zoom. Like
All right,
pulled,
Cecil goes zoom.
pulled up a like her hood and just zoom.
She brought out her Heelys.
Yay. But you just see like this small person just dash into the elevator.
All right, you see as you get into the elevator that you don't have any more turn really to interact with the fact.
That's
A
fair.
clearly panicking. It's kind of hard to tell how old they are, but just
Mhm.
Philip, who is clearly panicking, and as you are running into the elevator, seems to be grabbing towards something on his chest, or maybe just grabbing his chest. It's hard to tell.
I can't. Can I try and convince him to just?
You used
Hey.
your action, unfortunately. You need to take an action
Talking
to
is a
make any
free-
sort of persuasion check.
Okay.
You can,
alright, that's
yeah.
fair.
You can say something if you want to, but there will be no roll associated with it.
Okay. It's like we don't. I know you're scared, but we don't want to hurt you.
Looks at the axe in his
for
leg
that.
and the fire burn the door.
We've already gotten past that point.
We don't want to hurt you! The door is currently on fire, and he has an axe deeply embedded in his leg.
Hey, I was just trying to intimidate him. I aimed specifically for the door, not the kid.
True, but you also have to keep in mind, these are glass doors, and as far as he's aware, that was aimed at him, and just the door got in the way. He's
Yeah.
panicking. And then an axe got thrown to his leg, so he's not exactly processing information very cleanly right now.
Fair point.
Alright, Zadi. Everything happens a lot.
Yeah. Too far away, I can't get to it. Yeah. Okay, my spells timing.
Yeah, I didn't know Cecil had the mobile feat. This made the chase a lot easier.
Well,
I
you gotta be
mean,
mobile for a courier.
Fair.
I mean, in a way, yes. But now they're going to be alone
Yeah,
in
I
a
know.
precarious position
Uh-huh.
with a potentially dangerous individual.
Mm-hmm.
I can dash to get to the door, I guess. Like, 'cause I'll be 10 feet away from
Alright.
it. Which
So
means I
you're
can't
pretty-
stop the door. I mean, no, because that would take an action to try to stop the door.
Technically, you could stop the door if you were inside the actually, I'm gonna roll to see if there's even an emergency stop on the outside of the elevator.
God.
Oh, I was going to try to brute force it.
All right. At the very
But-
least, there is no emergency stop on the elevator.
I am also technically 10.
I rolled for OSHA.
I'm also 10 feet away from it, so I don't have the
so
reach for that.
Cecil could
Right.
hit it on their turn, but Zari's still a bit away.
If there was one, which there isn't.
Yeah, I rolled for OSHA, and there is no OSHA.
Inside of the elevator?
No, there's
Yeah.
just not one.
I mean, that's unnecessary.
I mean, I already dashed, so there's nothing I can do.
All right, Aliu.
I can't see him anymore, right? He's in the elevator.
No, you can still see him. This elevator is almost entirely comprised of glass.
Okay.
Like, it has a metal frame and a metal floor, but the rest of the elevator is glass.
Yeah.
I think we made the comparison to Willy Wonka's glass elevator.
Yeah, except for the fact that this is more of a cylinder than a box.
Yeah.
They can't catapult again because it'll hit the box. I guess I'll just stop it. I guess if I dash, I'll be in this elevator as well.
No, you would be behind Zari.
Ah, Christ.
No, dash. 1, 2, 3. So that's normal movement. 4, 5, 6.
Dashing would get out you just in, like, right before it closes.
How did you get in front of Zari? Oh wait, we're in the third turn. Never mind. I'm dumb.
What?
Yeah, we're in the third term.
Yeah.
Turn and Alu had crazy high initiative.
Yeah. Natural 20 initiative.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't do anything until I just get in the elevator, I guess.
Alright.
Playing with the slinky is fun, children.
Fair enough.
I'm sad I ran out of yarn.
Alright, so now 2 people have run into the elevator with a panicking, bleeding kid. And there's a lion running towards the elevator at high speed. as well as a giant lizard who threw the axe.
He just wanted to ask him a question.
Oh my
Frankly,
god.
the 2 least concerning people are Cecil and Ryfon.
And one of those people are in the elevator with him.
Yeah.
I feel like
Still scare.
I feel like we should also consider the fact that I imagine Kovgum's axes are not metal.
Nope.
Like they're like rough-hewn chipped bone. That shit hurt a lot more than it
That hurts.
than just a clean metal cut.
Now I'm just imagining like a Skyrim Dragonbone axe.
I mean,
It's like a
yeah,
hand axe.
probably.
That's
Yeah.
a lot of damage.
I mean, really, that's up to Armor to decide. I was
I
picturing.
mean, the hand axes were from his tribe, so
So yeah,
They need to be made from bone or from like the sharpened mandible of some kind of insect.
either way,
Or stone.
either way, it ain't just a
It
clean metal cut. That shit hurts.
Yay.
I mean, a clean metal cut
Might have
also
busted his
hurts.
shin a little.
Mm-hmm.
either that or it's like multiple claws sticking out, so it's actually multiple sharp points that slice and cut and
Like a
pierce
s-
at the same time.
Like a
Yay,
serrated axe.
it's making it worse and worse and making him panic more with every word.
We're not discussing this out loud.
It does, yeah, but he's witnessing what's happening to it as this axe is changing form. Previously, it was just a metal axe, and now it's like a weird, gnarly insect face, teeth mouth axe.
It's like in Skyrim when your face is changing in front of the guards.
There's like a My Little Pony head in there. That's kind of weird.
There's one where your head's been cut off and replaced by a small cat.
Not a cat head, just a cat.
Just a singular cat.
Okay.
Oh.
Anyways,
There's one where your head
Yeah.
is a chair.
Alu runs into the elevator as well. All right. Is it closing fast enough for this to happen? Nope, it is still closing on this turn. It will be closed next turn, though. All right then. Philip is just looking around at the 2 of you as you are currently in the elevator with him.
Cecil is just like standing there, and Ali's like,
Yeah. Right now, this is holy fuck! How you just has shin splints, not a split shin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was. Oh my god! And Philip was, holy shit!
Anyways. All right, but both of you can see this clearly panicked expression on his face. It looks like he's contemplating doing something.
Mhm.
I'll let you both make an insight check, even though it's not your turn. Zari, you can do this as well, since you're close enough.
Ah. Oh, good. My best stat.
I mean, it is my best. I have proficiency in insight. I only got like a middling 13.
Where the hell is it?
Jesus
Oh, here we go.
Christ.
Aha! Alright, cool. Alright.
Hey, that's pretty good.
All right. Maybe Cecil, you're wanting to be kind of nice to this kid, so you're not realizing something. Zadi and Alyu, you both notice as he's reaching into his backpack and pulling something out of it.
Oh, fuck. I can't believe you've done this.
Smack.
You can both
Oh,
just
fuck.
see as he pulls out.
Brought a gun to
What is
school.
the
A dildo.
What's the best way to describe this?
Jesus. I would get less concerned. I'd just be like, alright.
I.
I didn't hear what was said, and I can only assume, and I don't want to know.
Something not appropriate for Twitch.
Ah, I understand.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
What,
Yeah, I kind of am.
What I
Are you,
heard
though?
was he pulled milk, and I'm just like,
Yes, you just
Well, yeah,
We'll just say we pulled a carton of milk.
Father, you just at least fractured his fucking leg. He needs all the milk he can get to fix that shit up.
He's
Oh, that's
picturing
why I
his
need
face
some
on the
milk.
he's picturing his face on the side of the on the side of the carton, like a missing kid.
The missing person. Jesus
Is this
Christ.
No, what you actually see him pull out of his backpack is this weird glove thing that he just straps onto his arm immediately. And you just
Oh.
see a bunch of blinking lights on it.
Wow, I didn't know he had a game console on him.
It like goes all the way up to his forearm. It's not.
Oh,
It's not just a glove.
It's the power glove.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I couldn't remember the name.
So bad.
it's a glove with blinking lights. I don't know what that is.
All right, that was his.
Oh,
was
you're a
technically his
nerd.
draw. That was technically him drawing a weapon. Now to see what the weapon does this turn.
Oh boy.
This turn.
It does this turn.
This
It's
turn.
just violent explosions.
All right then, and Alyu, Zari, or Cecil,
D4, D4,
and
D4.
roll, or the lizard actually.
Nani?
Yeah, the lizard isn't
I
anywhere
thought
near.
I thought.
Still in range.
Oh fuck.
He might be scared of the lizard right now.
I mean,
Fair.
All right, but he points it at Alyu.
cool, cool, cool.
The wheezing blue person.
Yeah, just
I mean, fair. Like, of every option presented, Alyu does look the most prime.
All right, Alyu, I'd like for you to make a strength saving throw.
a strength.
no.
A strength.
Oh boy.
As you all see a bunch of lights suddenly start glowing on this glove, specifically green lights start glowing on this glove, and a wave of force hits you.
I don't fucking.
A strength.
Wrong voice.
It is a power glove.
Yes,
Oh,
make a strength
no.
saving throw, please.
Rest in peace. Rest
Oh
in
no!
peace.
Oh no.
All right, so that's a failure.
It's a
Hey, at least it wasn't a nat one.
All right, so you take 7 points of bludgeoning damage,
Jesus
and you
Christ.
are pushed. This would be
Question: how do reactions work?
you take them whenever there is something that triggers them.
What are
What reaction
you?
are you thinking of?
A casting shield.
It wouldn't help you.
Okay.
That is in response to being attacked,
Yeah.
like an
Yeah.
attack action.
Shield, yeah, shield increases your AC. This is
yeah.
a saving throw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Am I not being attacked?
No, you made a you made a saving throw. You didn't get it. You basically that is in response to like how Kovgum rolls his attack for his hand axe.
Yeah, shield.
It has to be that type of attack.
Yeah. It would be different if he was like casting like a beam at you, where he would have to hit you. That's where shield would apply. This, however, is something you have to resist.
Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm alive.
Yeah.
Barely.
So you take 7 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are pushed 15 feet back.
So I'm outside of the elevator.
Yes.
Yeah. I guess it would be here.
One further. There you go. And that is his turn, as he's trying to get himself seemingly back up onto his feet, though his one leg is definitely not liking what's going on right now.
I'm just thinking, like, Aliu, like, got in here, he's like, oh, wait, we're just...
Come on, man, I just...
Yeah, pretty much all of you just saw, as you could pretty much see the wave of pressure that just shot out of the elevator. It pretty much hit Aliu because Aliu just ran through the door and then were immediately fired back out of the door.
Aliu ran through the door and was like recovering. So the easiest way is just boop. Ah, fuck!
Your entry has been rejected.
Alright. Gryphon, what are you doing on your turn?
Dashing to get in there.
Alright. Oh. Not that this would matter too much, Aliu, but you are technically knocked prone as well as part of this.
Ow.
Ow.
Would affect
Owie.
his ability to get back into the elevator.
Oof, ouch.
Well, he's 15 feet away, so stand 15. He could still get in there.
Yeah.
Fair.
That's why I said it didn't matter too much.
Not really.
Alright, but Ryphon, you rush into the elevator now.
Okay, and just as free action, look to Cecil, or look at the kid's leg, look at Cecil, and just, can you do anything about that in his leg? Like, get it out? Keep him from bleeding
Of
out?
course I can. You and I have the same mind.
Okay. And call turn.
Yeah.
Alright. Kovgum. Do you continue to choose violence?
Kovgum really woke up today and chose violence, huh?
I think Kovgum wakes up every day and chooses violence.
That is the way of the
Fair.
jungle, yes.
Well, here's the thing. If we did have a short rest, yes. But as we did not, that's gonna be dumb. Can
Oh.
Kovgum move, dashing, and then deliberately stand in the doors?
Here's the question. Kovgum doesn't know what an elevator is.
Uh-oh.
Why would
I
he do
mean,
that?
we went up it, right?
No.
Yeah, but he wouldn't know that would stop the elevator from closing.
He knows that there are two sheets of something that are closing that will impede entry.
So I guess Kovgum's
positioning-
intent is to try to push those open.
Yes, to basically
Keep them
position himself
open.
in between them, so that next turn he will force them open, allowing others through.
Holy shit.
I totally
Alright.
forgot this was a really big elevator.
It is supposed to be for like classes to come into
Yeah.
the building with.
Hmm.
There's more than one elevator, mind you, but this is just the closest one to the actual room where you guys are coming in from.
Yay.
They could probably fit like a easily 10 to 15 people in here comfortably. And that's like with standing like not right against each other. Uncomfortably, you could probably fit like 30 to 40 people in this elevator.
So in other words, they always have 40 people.
Many people as they can. Sardine can this shit. Alright, that's Colgum's turn. Alright then. Cecil, we're back around to you.
Hello. I would like to healing word this person. I would like to healing word Philip.
Alright, could you pop healing word into the chat for me to see if it has to be a willing target? Or if it says
Damn
an
it.
ally.
Okay.
I don't know if it does, that's why I'm asking if we can.
Healing word. Creature of your choice.
Yeah.
Okay, so they don't have to be willing, they don't have to be an ally.
Yeah.
Yeah. Creature of your choice.
There we
You can
go.
see within range.
Healing without consent.
Has no. I mean, yeah.
It's also
'Cause
your bonus
it-
action, so you still have an action.
If it required a willing creature, you couldn't heal someone unconscious.
Yeah.
Technically,
I think cure wounds is like you have to you have to be willing.
If someone's
Uh,
not willing, they could physically resist you touching them at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's just a creature you touch for cure wounds.
Yeah, you could technically heal, but why would you do? Why would you do that on an enemy?
Yeah.
There's some case scenarios where a party member might not want to be healed because they're trying to be a tough boy.
Tough boy.
Alright. But you actually do see as the axe does sort of magically it's just out of his leg. I don't know if the pop sound ever gets picked up, but
Yeah.
it just pops out of his leg, and the wound does close itself somewhat. Not completely, because magical healing can't heal everything, but
Yeah.
does seem to
It's
stop the bleeding.
Like since it's like healing word, Cecil just says like oh gosh. We need to talk to you. Please help us. And then uses that as like her
Healing word.
word. Yeah.
Alright.
And that's my bonus action. That's a bonus action because it's healing word.
Alright, what would you like to do with your action? Immediately
Heal
take back the
myself.
HP you gave him?
Heal myself because I only have 6 HP, yo.
Alright. Unfortunately, you can't cast a spell that you can't cast 2 level spells in one turn.
Right. Yeah, I totally forgot about that. But I still only have 6 HP. I guess. Well, can I, using that healing word, can I make a persuasion check?
I'll say yeah. You could use your action to try to persuade him to calm down.
Oh, thank God you have charisma.
I have some charisma.
A little.
Yeah, but it's
little.
not zero.
A little. Oh snap!
Hey!
Natural 20s don't affect skill checks, but it at least sets a high precedent.
Hey.
But removing the bad juju worked.
Yeah. so Cecil just kind of elaborates with the healings, like, please, we're so sorry. We need to talk to you. Please trust us.
Because he also rolled a 21.
Oh, he did.
Oh.
He does
That's
not
rude.
put. He keeps the glove pointed towards the entrance of the elevator, where technically Ryphon would also now be standing, because he would have just gotten into the doorway this turn as well. And that's where he previously had it pointed still. But he does not try to aim it at you, Cecil.
Okay.
He still seems He still seems very defensive.
Yeah. Cecil's very like wrapped her hands in front of her. It's just like, please calm down.
All right. I'm assuming you don't want to move at all.
Yeah, I'd stay in here.
All right then, Zadi.
Probably like position. She'd probably like move like around, like position herself like to the side, but still keeping in Philip's like field of view.
Yeah.
Can't really get through the door because Cove comes in it.
Yeah. I will say this, technically the half point of the square that Rifon is standing in is technically the door.
Right, but Cove comes standing in the door to block it.
Actually, that's a point of order. Was that your full movement previously, Kovgum?
That was his full movement. That I was. That's why I said specifically he was stopping in the door. He
Yeah,
wasn't.
because technically the door is here.
Okay, then.
You'd be there.
Yeah, the door is there, and then technically Philip is standing here.
Mm.
That's why I put the line stopping over here. Alright. But yeah, that's where Cove. Just making sure everyone's in the correct positions.
Yeah.
So then
That-
Cecil would be probably like right here.
Yeah.
So that's the door. Okay.
If it doesn't change anything, I can't.
You could push past Kovgum. He's not going to resist you going past him.
I mean,
Yeah,
I guess.
You can move through an allied square.
I'm just over Kokum.
I want to get that glove off of him, or at least make it not able to harm us further. So I guess that would be like a grapple.
Are you a fighter capable of making a disarming attack? Because otherwise you can't do that.
So I
You can't
just
grapple somebody.
no.
You
I
can't- The only
Well-
way you can remove equipment from someone is either with a disarming ability or if you can incapacitate them.
Well, yeah. So I guess could I restrain him like with a grapple in such a way that he couldn't really use it effectively?
You could attempt to grapple him.
Yeah, that's fine then.
Yeah, because grapple and restraint are two different things. You need
Yeah.
specific abilities to restrain a person.
No, yeah,
or you need
that's
items to restrain them.
That's
Or
fine.
spells.
Yeah.
I am a paladin.
A
I
Palladian.
don't have spells. I have smite.
Listen, boy. You could. There are feats for that.
I just want to basically,
You want to move in and try to grapple him?
yeah, effectively.
No spells, only
Alright.
smite.
I don't have a spell to grapple anyways. That's
Alright,
not a
so-
thing.
So this would be contested. Your athletics versus. I'm gonna use his dexterity because it's higher than his strength.
That's fine.
So your athletics versus his acrobatics to attempt to grapple him.
Okay. I don't think I get anything special.
I'm assuming. Well, you have to make an athletics check no matter what. You can't use acrobatics to
No,
aggressively use a
no.
grapple.
No, I was just seeing if I got
Ooh,
anything
okay.
for grapples.
I need to use a different dice. This one is rolling really well.
Hey,
Yeah.
that just makes the roleplay more interesting, I think.
As you move in to try to grapple him, or at least try to get him to put his arm down, you are just not able to get a hold of him. He is being too panically moving away from you constantly. Alright. You still have a bonus action. Do you want to do anything else?
No.
Alright. Alu, you are flat on your butt.
Big
That
sad.
gift.
Can I cure wounds on myself? Where is it? Here we are. Cure wounds on myself?
Yeah, you can slap yourself with a cure wounds if you got the spell slots for it.
I think so.
That just reminds me I need to keep track of my spell slots.
Doesn't the
Yeah.
sheet? It's the slots remaining.
No. You can move that number up and down. But
Okay.
it does not. I think there's a way to make it do it automatically whenever you click a spell, but it does not work half the time.
Great. Love
Because
it.
Roll20 is a lovely website with absolutely no faults.
And also,
Love
they
it.
can just do it. You need to be a paid member to begin with.
Yeah.
Brody.
Yeah. It's annoying.
Yeah. Mac that. Yeah.
Smack that owl, you!
With that. Cute.
Alright, so 1d8 plus your
1d8 plus
spellcasting
4.
modifier. So, yeah, 1d8 plus 4.
So 6.
Yep, you regain 6 HP. Almost what you lost.
That's what I lost.
Do you stand up, or are you just gonna stay sitting?
I hope I fall in and I can't get up. I guess I can stand up and walk. He's blocking the doors, so I'm just gonna stand behind Kovgum.
Technically speaking, if you were even if you were to move your movement, you wouldn't be able to get through the door. You'd be standing in the door like how Kovgum is.
To be behind him, that's cool.
Alright. You guys are really crowding this kid.
Yeah.
Really? Oh, wow.
Alright. Back around to Philip's turn.
Oh, also,
Gee,
sorry. For quick reference, it doesn't automatically add my Disciple of Life feature, so technically he healed 8 instead of just the 6.
Alright then.
Alright.
I mean, he'd only lost 4 to begin with, so...
Yeah, I just wanted to make that clear.
Yeah, we'll keep that in mind. We can set that up as a global modifier for your damage, I believe, if you have it set up as a, like, attack and spellcasting thing.
The problem is that a Disciple of Life change is based on spell level, I think.
Yeah.
That can be calculated.
We'll work on it later.
Yeah, we'll work on it later.
For now, we just remember.
You're
Alright. You have to back sass me out, you?
Yes, you want me to remember numbers?
No, well, no, because it doesn't matter for you.
Yeah.
Slap you. Slap you right in your butt. Alright. Anyways. What is he gonna do right now? He is pretty well surrounded. One person he doesn't view as much of a threat, but he is definitely looking at the rest of you pretty on edge. Yeah, he's definitely looking at the rest of you pretty on edge. I just got given a burger. Yay. Give me 1 second, I'll be right back.
Beep.
Sorry about that. Alrighty then. Back on the train of thought, back on the train of thought, back on the train of thought. Alright. Yeah, he's looking pretty panicked at the rest of you. Let's see what the glove gets this turn. Alright. You'll watch. You can all see now as the little bulbs and they're like little light bulbs and various arcane nodules start changing colors on the glove, switching from green to light blue.
Uh-oh.
You actually, pretty much all of you can see as he actually looks at it real quick.
What kind of look does he have on his face?
It's like a look of recognition. It's. I'd say if anyone wants to, they can make an insight check.
Yeah.
On that one as well.
Yeah.
No.
19.
Wow.
Nice.
Oh.
Oh.
I forgot to disengage disadvantage, so that's a 20.
All right. Is that everyone who wants to roll?
I don't know. If
I
that
can't
exists.
even. I don't know if I can see him or not. I'm behind the boy.
The
I
big
mean,
lizard.
Unless you're like sticking your face into Kovgum, you can look around him.
Come.
I don't think it makes sense.
Raifon and Kovgum.
Mhm.
It's like I said, it's kind of like a look of recognition, but you all do get the sense of he might not know what it's going to give him.
Hmm.
All right, kid, how smart are you right now? Because this is a really dumb decision you're about to make.
That sounds about right.
All right then, maybe a little too smart for your own good.
Ah, shit.
Who all would this affect right now? It would
Most
affect
of us.
everyone. It would affect everyone but Alu.
Think.
Small birthday week.
As he is going to currently, he points the glove downwards as you see electricity start arcing out of it. Right, and I need everyone except for Alu to make a Constitution saving throw.
Damn it! I was hoping it was an attack.
Guess what Cove's good at?
Cove's good at it.
I was hoping it was an attack.
Oh, thank the Lord.
How the fuck do I only get a 10?
Because
It's
you rolled a 5.
unfortunate.
Unlucky.
Yeah.
Ooh, really bad damage roll though.
And because, yeah, nothing in Warcaster changes that.
Yeah.
No, that just lets you get better at Constitution saving throws when you're maintaining concentration.
Yeah.
And making spell attacks as attacks opportunity.
Hey, it didn't hurt for me to take a quick look to see if it changed anything. It don't, so.
So Zodi and Raifon, you take 4 points of lightning damage, while Kovgum and Cecil take 2 points of lightning damage.
Ooh.
Hey, take us.
He looks around, clearly having hope that would have done more.
Yes, Cecil looks a little bit more haggard. Just
All right.
she's thinking about that one time she was almost struck by lightning during a storm.
Kovgum thinks back to like an hour ago when he tried to climb the wall.
I think that was necrotic damage, not lightning, but same principle.
So you're saying is that he has an electrifying personality.
All right. These are technically 10-foot wide squares. Kovgum is
He
standing.
was shocked that it wasn't as affected.
He was shocked that it didn't
Shut up.
work.
And that's when Ayu suffers a fatal stroke.
And just dies.
Too much running.
That cure wounds was actually an inflict wounds. Alu dies. No.
Hey, if I was my Monday character, we could fix that. Kind of.
All right. He's gonna get opportunity tacked out the wazoo. He is going to try to run past you all back down the hallway.
Really?
So Ash,
What?
a grapple is a kind of attack.
Are you a sentinel?
Yes.
Well, if you can hit him with an opportunity attack, it makes his movement 0.
Hmm.
I don't know if you can make a grapple outside of your turn.
Okay, that's fair. I'll go for non-lethal claw.
Hooray!
Ah, yes. Remove his legs.
I will
Non-lethal.
attempt to
Not
not
lethal.
do that. Well,
Listen, it's traumatizing, not lethal.
I guess I could
I'm
just
thinking,
make a.
I'm thinking like an arm bar would probably be.
I guess I could just make. I'll just roll it for claws, but we'll just do the regular unarmed attack. So just 1 plus, so 4 bludgeoning if it hits.
No, you can still use your claws. You can scratch him in a way that won't kill him.
I guess.
Yeah, if you do non-lethal, the most you'll do is you'll knock him out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. Alright, well, minimum damage anyways. But yeah, his speed is reduced to 0.
All right, so he starts to try to bolt, and Zada, you just immediately reach your big old lion paw forward and just basically just grab him around the leg and stop him from running.
More or less.
As they say in the SpongeBob, your big meaty claws.
Meaty claws.
This wasn't supposed to have onions on it.
Oops. Anyways.
Oh well, at least it doesn't have tomatoes on it.
I forgot about Sentinel. I forgot
Good
that was
thing you
part of the thing.
remembered.
Well, I remembered I had it, I just forgot that was part of it.
Yay, I'm glad I remember your abilities for you.
Leave me alone, I would have figured it out.
I'll never leave you alone.
Oh, and I fixed my
haunt your
healing
dreams.
so that it adds Disciple of Life stuff.
Alright, so you stop him from trying to run. You technically don't have him grappled, but for the sake of flavor, you do have a hold of him.
Yeah. It's enough to where he can easily break away, it just takes him trying to.
Excuse me. It's also on this turn that the doorway would technically close.
Yes.
We'll get around to that on Kovkum.
Okay.
Oh no.
Ryfon, you are inside the doorway, though, if I remember rightly.
Yeah, he's
Yes.
gonna take the one step to be in the elevator proper. I don't really think I need to move my token to really demonstrate that. And he's just gonna very calmly, like, he's whispering, but because of thaumaturgy, his voice would be, because thaumaturgy's still on. He's whispering.
Speaking volume.
Yeah, it's like, look, we just need to talk to you. I'm sorry that my friend threw an axe at your leg. I'm sorry I shot fire at the door. We're just reacting to the fact that you ran. All we want to do is talk.
Alright. Go ahead and make a persuasion check.
Yay!
Dad energy.
That's the power of
Oh, yeah!
Dad.
Oh my
Shit!
God.
That really is the power of Dad.
Yeah.
Power of Dad!
Wingy as fuck too.
Cecil
That's-
is moved by that.
I like how that role is the duality of D&D.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Christmas roll.
Heaven or hell, let's rock.
I love how quiet Armored was just then. Just heaven or hell, let's rock. Alrighty then. Maybe it's the fact that you do have that powerful dad energy. Maybe it's the fact that there are claws in his shoulder right now. Maybe it's a lot of things. But he does lower the gauntlet. Doesn't take it off, but lowers it.
And
Would you like to do anything else on your turn?
Just continuing to calmly talk to him, try to get him to calm down.
Alright then.
Just like full passive, trying to calm him down energy.
Alright
And
then.
Squeech.
Yes, Kovka, make a strength check.
Strength check or saving throw?
This would be a strength check.
Would athletics proficiency apply?
Sure.
9.
Oh, it's better than the
Alright.
6
Kovka.
you would've- or the 7 you would have got otherwise.
Kovgum, the doors start to close around you. You're panicking. You're worried. They're closing on you. They're gonna crush you. They're definitely gonna crush you. They touch you and they start opening again.
Just
Like your body gets applied pressure, like the slightest pressure from both sides, and the doors open again.
Like a little hug.
he's just standing there in the full X pose, ready to take in the full force. Starts wide
Yeah.
open. What? Ah.
Yeah, it doesn't have an emergency stop, but it does have a close guard on it apparently, or it does have a crush guard on it for some reason.
Because not having
Oh,
one of those is bad for efficiency. If you
Yeah,
get that
if
one
you-
less
like, if
person
you-
in there.
If you're like
Yeah.
dragging something into the elevators and like your robot gets crushed by the elevator doors, no.
And then the internals get dragged all the way down the shaft.
Yeah, no.
Oh, fantasy OSHA. How fickle you are.
Fantosha.
I'm
To be fair, you
I'm
are
just
in
gonna
the
say
building that
that's his
technically
turn.
runs
He's just
Fantasy
standing
OSHA.
there all confused.
Sweet lizard boy. Not a thought behind those eyes.
What? Why am I not dead?
No thoughts head empty.
No, head empty except for violence.
And food.
All right. I'm gonna say, for all intents and purposes, that this combat will be over now. Because you managed to talk him down with 2 natural 20s.
Oh, thank God.
Woot woot.
He's not taking the glove off, though.
That's fair.
That's a matter of opinion.
That he doesn't need to. It can just disassemble it on his arm.
That's not true.
No.
He can't use the glove if his hand is broken.
That
my
is
God.
also, by and large, not true.
He can't use the glove if he has no hand to use it.
That's still not true.
He
It's
has a
entirely on his arm. Like, goes up to his elbow, like I said.
If a sword cuts through the whole thing and disables the function, I also don't-
Anyway,
have a sword. And I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, anyways.
Here to say, I don't think you have a sword.
I don't.
I mean, Kokon could bite his arm off.
No!
Whoa.
I'm joking.
no violence against the
okay?
child.
But actually, it's not a
Anyway.
child, anyways.
No.
Child.
Kokom's just gonna be standing there confused until people start to, like, moving around.
As you're standing there, Kovgum confused as to what they're doing, the elevator door starts closing again.
He will gently push the elevator door as it's coming in.
It opens again.
Confusion.
Alright, so
Is
you
there-
all have Philip.
Nope.
So, what do you say? So he still seems pretty shaken up right now.
How dare you make me run?
Hey.
First of all, let's
Philip.
get out of the elevator.
Well, Philip, right?
Yeah.
I'm Cecil.
Um,
Take a deep
seems
breath.
like he's... Yeah. He does so, just takes several deep breaths in, out, trying to calm himself.
We're not going to hurt you. Can you please take off the glove so that we can talk?
So that I can inspect it.
Aliu.
Not helping.
Fine. I really help.
He looks very suspiciously at Kovgum as you say, we're not here to hurt you.
Look.
As Kovgum is still currently, like, poking the elevator door as it closes again to make it open again.
Look. It is not from here.
Sure.
Let's get him someplace not the elevator, yeah?
Yeah. Can we take an empty classroom?
Yeah.
We'd have to find an empty classroom first.
We'll evacuate the classroom. Just give Kovgum cheese.
Ryfon's just gonna duck his head out of the elevator, and if thaumaturgy is still in effect, just in his normal speaking tone, which is probably booming, just say, "Hey, Margaret!
Yes?
Any place, like an empty classroom or something, we can go sit with this kid so we can talk?"
Or an
An
office?
An interrogation room.
Every time Alu talks, he, like, reflexively, like, grips the upper edge of the glove.
We don't
Okay.
need an interrogation room, Alu.
Okay,
Please
maybe
stop
not.
talking.
Another robotics lab. We can
Please
interrogate
stop
him there, right?
We just need an empty classroom or something like that. Like, even an old office.
Gotcha. Let me look. I'll be right back.
Thank you so much.
Preferably with robots. Can I pick up the head?
Yeah, it's just, like, laying at the side near the door, so you can just, like, reach down and pick it up. It got pretty banged up when it smashed against the glass. Which, surprisingly, it didn't actually seem to damage the glass that much. There is a noticeable, like, crack on the window where it hit initially. But either it lost force in flight, having not hit its target, or this glass is really strong.
As the group gets Philip out of the elevator, Kovgum's gonna pick up his hand axe.
Yeah, you pick it up. It's got blood on it. It's got Philip blood on it.
Dick.
Oh god.
Wait, did you say he licked it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Ah,
In front of him?
Yeah.
Alright. Cool.
I mean, it depends. It's entirely up to him if he's looking back at it, because this is as the group is leaving the elevator. So
yeah.
it's entirely up to him if he turns around and sees that.
I mean, he's not wanting to take his eyes off you because you're the one who threw an axe into his body. Like,
True.
everyone else was, to some extent, and he understands this, trying to just keep him still. You threw an axe into him, and he's nervous.
I mean, I feel like many people would be nervous if someone just fucking hucked an axe into me.
Yeah, so he looks back and sees you do that and just visibly shudders.
Noticing that, Cecil just like shoots a look at Kovgum's like, "Are you serious?"
I would imagine you do that as he's licking the axe, and he just looks at
Yeah.
you while licking it.
Just gives a look of what could only be described as blank.
Cecil
And-
like put. And what?
He'll
Sorry.
exit the elevator.
The elevator doors finally close, and it starts going down.
Cecil like makes it a point to like take off her hood and just like stand right next to Philip, just to like make sure he's okay.
Well, he's not, but
Trying. It's like,
the effort is appreciated. Margaret
Yeah.
does lead you all to a... It's not a classroom. It looks like it's probably... What do I describe this as? A really big janitor's office.
Okay. Can I look around the room?
It is a janitor's office.
I mean,
What are you looking for?
I don't, tech. Is it really just a Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's like... Have you ever actually been inside the janitor's office at a school before?
It depends on the school.
Well, it's basically like how you would have just a normal... Like a normal high school... Almost high school size classroom. That's just been filled with things. Usually either like half it's devoted just to storage for anything that gets stored in the school, and then the other half is actually given to the janitor to keep cleaning supplies and such in.
We had a basement.
Well, you must have had a much nicer janitor's office than I've ever seen in the school.
Mm.
They're usually pretty small, but can fit a couple people in them. But yeah, this is actually a pretty nice one. It's kept fairly clean. It just looks like it's just a normal room that has a bunch of utility shelves stacked around it with various cleaning supplies on them. Before we get too far into this, let's go ahead and take bio break, though.
Oh, thank God, yes.
Try to keep this one short, though.
I will.
Alright.
I make no promises, but I will try.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now if I can get my foot out from underneath me because it got caught up in my skirt.
The
Be
skirt
right
of Catherine.
Well, I wore a long, like, cottagecore style skirt today because that's what I felt like wearing. It's comfy.
Fair enough. Fair.
Anyway, who do you think?
Yeah.
Ah, yes. Gotta love Kokum making all the wrong decisions.
Ah, yes.
I mean,
love.
that checks out.
I'm just gonna eat this burger now.
What is this? Yeah, I've seen that one. Ah, yes. Just gotta love cultural differences.
Yeah.
Some people will talk someone down. Other people will hunt them to the ends of the earth.
True.
Also, I love just the Ace Ventura, the axe gets thrown, Ace Ventura meme. Ah, oh God! Ah. But good on you guys for talking him down through Kovgum's
Urge to kill.
I wouldn't say stupidity. I wouldn't say urge to kill.
Through Kovgum's instinctual reaction
Yes.
of just, we're on a hunt. Yeet.
No, we're on a hunt to what
Dis-
is the best way to deal with a creature that is too far for us to catch?
Disable the
We wound
legs.
it so it can't run as fast.
Yeah, mobilization. I get it. Yeah. It's just, also, I completely forgot. I do have a way to disarm people.
What's that?
Command.
What?
Command. The spell.
Oh, drop. Yeah.
Well, in this case, it would be disarm. Because he can't really
His
drop a glove.
entire arm pops off.
To be fair, that's what my lizard folk could do. He has prosthetic arm. Just... Although now
Imagine
he's.
That's what a lot of people could do in the Steam Kingdom.
Although, yeah, no kidding. Although now he can't do that because he's no longer a lizard folk. He's a
Oh yeah,
warforged.
did he get hit with reincarnate?
No. He turned himself into a warforged.
Ah. I mean, he can still pop his arm off.
He can. Yeah, if anything, he can do it better. Especially since, because he functionally lives forever. He basically has a distributed consciousness anyways. So, it's not so much, hey, I can pop my arm off. It's more of, hey, I can move my focus between fucking continents because I have bodies on different continents. I can just be like, alright, I need to go over here. I'm here now.
Hey everyone, watch as I pop off my everything.
Yeah, basically.
Hey, look what I can do.
Have y'all seen Invincible?
Yes.
That kind of just gives me robot vibes.
How can I see something if it's invisible? Explain to me these secrets.
No,
At the-
invincible.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
No, I know.
Oh, okay.
Canadian police chase. So dumb. I had that happen to me twice in one day. I got my car stuck trying to leave my house, and my car stuck trying to come back to my house. And that winter, I just didn't drive anywhere. I stayed home. I didn't have a job or anything, so it was fine. It's like 2016. We had like, I mean, here we'll get some snow, but we got like a foot and a half in like 2 days. To get for some people isn't, fuck ton. I don't know how they do it up in
Canada?
maple syrup land.
I don't know, 30 centimeters every 2 months?
Nah,
Nah.
I'm sorry.
no.
I'm sorry.
Depends on the month.
A centimeter. What is this foreign language? Could you please use freedom units?
No, I use an actual valid method of measuring. That makes
excuse you.
sense.
Excuse you. Yeah, I also know 30 centimeters is roughly a foot. Yes, I think it is a foot.
They both make sense when you have the context for them.
You know what else makes sense? A mint.
Plant?
No. Money.
Like a place that makes coins.
Yeah.
Got it.
Also, what do you tell the customer? I fucked up.
What?
Look in the pick means.
Oh. No, I just yell fuck really loud.
Also, I'm not even really sure what happened there.
What the shit?
It's like the entire upper body frame of the car fell off.
You can blame it on an earthquake. I don't know what to tell you.
What the shit? Holy shit.
Rest in peace.
I like how short people will not go to heaven.
Well, guess I'm going into hell then.
I mean,
It's probably more fun down there.
okay, but by whose definition is short? So if we're going on armor, because if we're going on armored's definition, 98% of people that are ever born are going.
That's
go by
fair.
if we go by the biblical description of short, then pretty much everyone nowadays is too tall.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm
Wait.
still going to hell because I drink alcohol.
Wait, then I have to go to heaven. Fuck. Oh no, I swear we're good.
No. You either gotta get a tattoo or drink alcohol.
Do I have to continually do it, or do I have to have just done it once?
How's
think
that
like
work?
A few times,
Considering you're
right?
supposed to drink wine at communion.
Because it's not. It's religious wine.
It's not wine. It's the blood of Christ.
It's religious wine.
Yep.
Except that it's literally wine.
Yeah, no, but it's the blood of Christ.
Because Christ liked to get crunk.
Yeah, if we're not allowed to drink,
How much that boy be drinking if we need to stop talking at the same time.
If we're not allowed to drink alcohol, then why did Jesus turn water into wine?
Because wine is safer to drink than water.
How crunk Jesus be if his blood is roughly 15 to 20% alcohol?
Have you seen depictions of Jesus?
He does look high often, but he doesn't look drunk. Except when he's violently tearing apart marketplaces.
That's because it was in a temple. He had a reason.
Yeah, but that's the only depiction of him that looked drunk.
I mean, I guess.
Also, people who eat too much pork will also not go to heaven. Okay, time to just load up on the bacon.
True, I'm already
Oh.
well past fucked.
Oh, cool, I'm safe. I don't like pork.
Fair enough.
There's so many ways to cook pork. There's so many ways to eat pork. How do you... What?
I imagine it's.
I'm going to
supposed-
point this out is the fact that I have a really hard time digesting pork and beef.
What?
I don't know why.
That's very unfortunate. What about broth? What if it's like
If it's broth, it's fine.
okay?
Speaking of the Bible and their silly loopholes.
Okay. Apologies if you guys could hear me meowing at the cat as I was walking back.
That was a cat?
It was me meowing at the cat, yes, that was Zeta.
Okay, well,
Friend
we're
Steve.
all back.
There's a cat.
Kitty. Kitty.
Serotonin.
Kitty.
I think my cat just chimed up.
Kitty.
Biblical loophole sounds like a sex position.
Oh, it totally does.
That
I wonder if that one's in the Kama Sutra.
I
It
would
should be.
delve further in that, but we are on stream.
Yes.
Yep. We'll do that after stream.
Yeah.
Bro.
Alright, so getting as
Apparently
far away
Zeta
from
wants-
biblical loop.
Zeta keeps wanting to say hello, sorry.
That's fine. Getting as far away from biblical loopholes as possible, we return to a jander's closet, which is not getting as far away from biblical loopholes as possible if you've ever been to a high school.
True.
People bang in weird places.
Mhm.
Who the hell? What?
Moving on.
Anyways.
Listen, anywhere there's not constant surveillance.
And that's all that
sometimes
needs
where
to,
there is.
and that's all that needs to be said.
Anyways.
But yes, you all are led to this this jander's office with all these neatly stacked utility shelves. Not really any chairs in this room, but it's private enough.
Cecil would like to turn to Zari and Kovgum and say, maybe just leave the talking to the three of us.
You sure about that?
No, you stand outside.
Yeah. Yeah. Zari looks at you and just, are you sure about that?
Cecil looks at Aliu, looks back. Leave the talking to the two of us, and gestures towards Cecil and Ryphon.
Yeah, okay.
That would be nice.
I
I
don't
think-
trust.
I think it's best if just stay outside, guard
Look,
the door.
he's gonna be scared that you're gonna eat him, pointing at Kogum, and you're gonna do weird shit to him.
I don't do weird shit to him. I just want to know about his arm thingy. I have an arm thingy. We can bond over that.
I don't think yours shoots lightning.
I don't know. Starts tapping it. Do you shut light?
In
do you
either
shoot
case, we
lightning?
probably have more pressing things to worry about at the moment. Maybe we'll get to talk to him later. I don't know, but anyways, yeah, that's fine.
So, you guys stay outside, and Ryphon and I will talk to him.
Yeah, that's fine.
Y'all
tell you
want
everything.
anything while you're just standing here talking?
Enteric robotics curriculum, please.
Can
Maybe
you
some water?
say that again, not being super muffled, Mr. Blue Man?
The entire robotics curriculum, please.
Skiricum?
A curriculum.
Curriculum. That's what you said. Okay. No.
Aw.
Water? Okay.
Water, please.
Okay. I can do water. I'll be right back.
Thank you, Margaret.
Cold brew coffee made with Red Bull.
Oh no.
Oddly enough, I can get that.
No!
I
That's actually
don't.
that's actually something that's in the vending machine.
That sounds incredibly dangerous to someone's health.
It is.
Mm,
College students. She just keeps walking.
Yeah, just like looks at you. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
It is,
Okay.
comma, college students. But yeah, she heads off down the hallway.
Mm.
So at this point, Philip is in the office. Are you and Ryfon going to step in with him?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
When you step in, he's just sort of like nervously tapping his feet.
There's like enough chairs for us, right?
There
Like the
are
three of
no
us?
chairs.
There are no chairs? Is there a desk?
There is a desk, but it's like covered in stuff
How are there no chairs in the janitor's office?
because this is purely used as a storeroom, it looks.
And apparently no one's
There's
stored
no extra
chairs in
chairs?
there in a
Yeah,
while.
like
Hey,
there's no
there's
extra chairs.
A chemical storeroom, and also it's like a lecture building. All of the chairs are built into the lecture hall.
yeah.
It makes it less easy to bang.
I guess. Huh, okay.
Not wrong.
Uh, okay, so
Like
we'll
the
just...
floor is not filtered or anything. You guys can just sit on
Yeah.
the floor too.
Yeah.
He is currently just standing and tapping his foot though.
Yeah. I think for now we'll just stand. We should just stand. All right. Out of character. Do we have methods of recording? Don't we?
You have cell
Or
phones.
do we? Okay.
Like cell phones are
Yeah.
a thing in this world. You can just turn one on to record audio.
Yeah. Doing that. So, I'm assuming the reason you ran is because you knew you were being looked for.
I mean, a bunch of people with weapons just show up saying they're looking for you. Seems like a good reason to run, don't you think?
Fair.
Yeah, our approach wasn't exactly the best. Sorry about that.
So, what do you... Who sent you?
Who do you think sent us?
I don't know.
Can I make an insight check on him? See if he's lying.
Sure.
Eh. 11.
You get the sense that when he says he doesn't know, it's not from a sense of he doesn't know why someone would be looking for him. It's more of there are probably multiple people it could be.
Okay.
You get that kind of sense. Like he's nervous because he legitimately doesn't know who you all are standing for.
Well, I think honesty's probably the best policy here.
Yeah.
We're with Ada.
What's
I'm assuming you bring out the badge.
Yeah, he as he says that he does pull out the badge to show it.
what's Ada?
I'm above game. I think Ryfon would remember the acronym. I just don't.
The Anomalous Defense Agency.
It's the Anomalous Defense Agency.
Oh, all right. What's that?
Basically,
I don't know what that is.
fair enough. Basically, if something happens outside of the norm that's worrisome, Whether we think someone could be in trouble, or it could be something that could disrupt the order of the city as a whole, not just the different districts, we look into it. And judging by what our investigation has showed us and how you were behaving, it seems like you're in trouble.
I'm fine. I don't need some weird agency coming looking for me. Got enough of that problem already.
Who else is looking for you?
He's actually going to incite you all at this point. Because he's not entirely trusting of you.
I'm telling the truth.
True.
Even then, if someone's suspicious enough of you, even no matter how much you tell the truth, they still won't believe you.
Yeah. If both of you would like to make a persuasion check, or one could make it with advantage.
Yeah, Cecil will help Ryphon.
Okay. So I guess that means persuasion with advantage on my end.
Yep.
Yes. Hey.
A lot of natural
Good
20s in the
advantage.
persuasion.
Yeah, that's what they've all been today.
Dad energy for the win.
Yeah. You've got older sibling energy, and then dad energy.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I don't know if either of you would even know what I'm talking about.
I'm willing to listen.
This is stupid. This school is expensive, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And
I know.
I wanted to go here, so I had to make money. And there was a group of people. They call themselves the Red Wings. So it's a smuggling organization in the underbelly of the city.
Does Cecil recognize that name?
You would. Go ahead and make a, what would this be?
Would probably be a history.
Yeah, let's go with history for this one. Go ahead and make a history check. Just the better the number, the more information I'll give you, but you still get a baseline information no matter what.
Yeah. My criminal... I know it doesn't say on the tin, but, like, would my criminal background...
That's why you're getting the ability to make the roll.
Okay.
Or rather, it's why you're getting the ability to get information even if you would fail the roll normally.
Okay. But still, that's only a 5.
It's 5. It gets you partway through. It gets you a little bit of threshold of information.
I mean, can Ryphon assist at all, or no?
No. This is a
No,
thing
you
in
can offer
the
help?
Steam district, not in the central.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think the only person who would have been able to help you with that is Elliot.
Yeah.
So,
Makes sense.
for 5, I mean, you know of their presence, having a bit of criminal history yourself.
Mm-hmm.
The Red Wing organization, as it's often known, it is what he said. It is a group of smugglers who essentially steal inventions from various people of interest around the city and sell them to other companies. Like, it's one of the many groups of people who will steal blueprints, plans, sample models, things like that, and sell them off to highest bidders from other corporations so that they can steal the ideas and reproduce them themselves.
So, a smuggling ring that steals and sells corporate information.
Specifically for, like, technological models. it's interesting that they would be working together because you would know that the Red Wings got that name mostly because it's made up of Aarakocra and Kinku. They don't usually work with other races. That was the low threshold of information you'd get for a 5 or lower.
I wasn't aware the Red Wings made deals with other races? Humans, no less?
I don't know. Maybe they normally don't. They said I had to do a bunch of stuff to even work with them. Listen. I took some things from... God, what was that company even called? Castile? I don't know, I feel like every time I hear the company's name, it's pronounced a different way.
This was a couple nights ago? Or at least a night ago?
He gets a guilty look on his face. No insight needed. It's been more than once, but yeah, a couple of nights ago it was... They wanted a lot.
They say why?
I think something about a gang war that was about to happen.
Now, a gang war here, that might be out of Ada's jurisdiction, but it would probably be in the jurisdiction of whoever does the policing here.
They're not gonna help.
What makes something in Ada's jurisdiction?
Anomalies. There were reports we were getting about something taking over billboards.
Oh.
Someone crying out for help.
Oh. You see his expression drop.
Was that you?
Probably. I've been having really weird dreams these last few nights. After I got an heirloom passed down to me. After I got it, I started having really weird dreams, and apparently I started sleepwalking.
Would you have been doing any of the stealing while you were sleepwalking, or were you aware of yourself when doing that?
I remember it happening. I'm not gonna try to say I didn't do that. The heirloom itself, it lets me do things. It gives me ideas. Like, for technology.
Okay.
That's how I made this, and he raises up the glove. Not threateningly, just like, to show it.
Mm-hmm.
It's how I made this.
Okay.
I don't...
You said you inherited this?
Yeah, my dad gave it to me. I've had it for a while, but it's only just recently I've started having these weird dreams. It's a necklace that was my grandma's.
Can we take a look
Do you
at it?
remember?
I'm not gonna take it from you. I just want to look at it.
I don't have it on me right now.
Fair enough.
It's not really the sort of thing a guy should be seen wearing around, you know?
Ryphon just kind of snorts and mutters in Infernal under his breath. Fuck people who say that kind of shit.
Cecil kind of like crosses her arms, but kind of fiddles with the necklace around her neck.
It's in my house. I would have to get permission from Miss Stonefield, but he like sort of pauses, kind of thinking of the absurdity of what he just said after what just happened. I could probably just take you there.
Well, if you would rather let her know at least what's going on, we're not gonna... I mean, don't want to ruin student-teacher relationship any more than we might have already just done.
I mean, you didn't ruin it, I panicked. Sure, let's do that.
Okay.
Outside the room. Margaret brought you all some drinks and some stuff for the people inside the room a minute or so ago. But for the last, 3 minutes, this tall woman has just been standing, leaning against the opposite wall, staring at the three of you, not saying anything.
Is it the teacher?
Yes, it is the teacher.
Okay. So it's not just some woman. We recognize this. Okay.
Yes, you recognize her. It's just the fact that, one, she's fairly intimidating.
And she's taller than me.
Oh.
And I'm like the tallest one here.
Yeah.
She's a human who's over 8 feet tall.
Yep.
And she's just not really staring directly at the three of you, but more looking through the doorway that you're standing guard in front of. And just waiting.
Hey.
I appreciate the silence.
I wasn't sure if anyone was talking or not, and my thing was just
No.
No, I think
Zari doesn't know how to broach this subject.
I think that was just a perfectly appropriate amount of silence.
Yeah. It's just like
Hi.
Cove Gum
Nothing.
Cove Gum unsure of social convention, but knowing you should say hello. Zari not sure how to broach the subject, and Alu who's probably like staring at the door as well. Just like, I want to see it, 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 let me see the glove.
Give me the glove! What? Alright.
What does your dear tracker? What does it say?
Oh.
Is our core here?
Armored, I'm actually going to need you to repeat you because I heard Cracker and Quarry.
I heard courier.
What does the tracker say is our quarry here?
Yeah, basically asking you to look at the
Wrist thing.
shiny wrist beef here,
Huh?
beefy boy.
Well, it has not sent out an update ping since it first caught the signal before. So you have not gotten any updates. As far as the tracker on your wrist is saying, it's still by Castile Robotics.
Same as always has. Still by Castillo Robotics. Nothing has changed. No beep, no alert.
Yeah. But you would be aware that's also where it picked up the signal several days ago when it happened.
So it hasn't really been activated since then. We still got some time.
Yeah, you were all kind of been made aware of this, that this whole system functions like a very slow radar. So it does not change the position of what it's aware of until another pulse gets sent out. And apparently Star does not do that very often. Yeah. Eventually, though, the door does open. And Philip, upon seeing Miss Stonefield standing in the hallway, just immediately freezes.
Well, that certainly saves time.
Kokum readies to pounce it in case he panics and runs again.
Yeah, Kokum, this is less the expression of a prey about to run, and more the expression of
Prey that's been cornered.
A deer in the headlights.
I was gonna describe it as an alligator in front of a boat.
Where it's just like, I don't know what to do.
Just like I cannot process information. Oh no, bonk.
Yeah, it's like an alligator in front of a boat, a deer in headlights. Me when my brain shuts off.
Yes.
When you get home at 3 a.m. and your parents turn on the lights, like, oh shit.
Oh, you assume that I left my house. I'm just up at 3 a.m.
I mean,
The reaction of no.
Eating cheese out of the fridge.
Cecil, like,
Up at
kinda
3 a.m. eating mozzarella cheese out of the bag.
Cecil kind of just gently puts a hand on Philip's arm. It's just like, okay.
His shirt is wet from blood.
His shirt?
Yeah, don't think about it too hard.
it's Splash.
It's
I
fine.
mean, that's fair.
Cecil then looks to Miss Stonefield and nods curtly, and Philip
Wow.
has something to say.
It's I got it for you, buddy. Don't worry.
No.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Miss Stonefield, I would like to request permission to leave class early today to assist these Ada agents in finding something. She still doesn't say anything and just slowly looks over at the two of you who are flanking Philip on either side.
Cecil kind of just like moved like to Philip's side, like around the door, like slipped through. It's like, Pap,
Yeah.
please be calm. I didn't prepare calm emotions.
Oh
Right.
boy, this kid could use it.
Ryfallon just looks up to Miss Stonefield and is like, yeah, he got confused and panicked. That's why he ran, but we need his help with what we're looking for.
I suppose that probably explains the blood in the elevator then.
Yeah, sorry about that.
And I trust you won't be injuring him further. On your way to
Govgum
this
has a
investigation.
Govgum has a bit of a prey drive. It won't happen again.
It
He
won't,
is not
will it?
attempting to flee.
Cove.
Hmm.
Well, do our best not to. If situation changes, we can no longer guarantee his safety. It may not be the best answer, but it's the most realistic one.
She pushes herself up off that wall and actually walks towards the group of you.
He like kind of instinctually leans back, like, "Oh shit!"
Cecil kind of just walks forward in front of the group to meet Ashen halfway.
You look especially tiny compared to her.
Cecil's used to looking up anyway.
Mood.
How do we describe Cecil? Small,
Quite little compared to everyone else.
but especially Miss Stonefeld.
Mm.
She's a very tall woman.
Cecil says,
Whoopee.
on my integrity, I promise that we will do no more harm to him.
Best to keep him safe. Keynote. Try our best.
Oh, yay. It fills me with such enthusiasm. Cecil, I trust you. And she just turns and starts walking back down the hallway.
Cecil like does like a small like sigh, it's just and her shoulders like slump a little bit. It's like,
It never gets easier to talk to that woman.
no, it doesn't. It doesn't.
Probably the best we're gonna get there.
So where we're going, Chief?
I'm honestly just surprised that she didn't throw you out. If I'm being honest.
Wait, do you mean literally or figuratively?
Probably
Yes.
both.
I'd believe it.
Trust me, it wouldn't be
Even
the
with how much
first
armor-
time.
Even with how much armor I'm wearing, I'd believe it.
He shrugs.
Large. Anyways, distracted.
I believe
he
I've
just
seen.
shrugs.
I believe I've seen Miss Stonefield lift up a bus before.
Impressive. That's beside the point, though.
What's that?
Oh, the fact that we have an investigation to get back to? The fact that the woman can
Oh.
do that to a bus is beside the point?
I still don't know what that means.
A
Is
bus is like a large steel vehicle.
Car, but long.
Like one of those trains.
Yeah, but on
Less
wheels
long.
instead of a track.
About
Oh,
the
okay.
same size, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyways.
Golgum's gonna look at Philip.
Was it you who sent the hunters after us?
Hunters?
We got attacked by robots
We
in one of the sky
were-
cars.
Yeah, we're up on top.
What?
Yeah, we did. Oh, you've shown the... You saved one of their heads. Show them.
I mean,
Yeah, that
yeah.
that he threw at.
Well, so he can have
I-
a better look at it in a calmer...
I didn't send anything. I don't know who you people are. How would I send something after you?
My audio got disconnected. Hold on.
I'm sorry. We hear you now.
it could be a case
Well,
that
what-
CJ
they-
can't hear us.
They can't hear us. Yeah.
No.
Beep boop. A joop.
Boop boop.
No, my apologies. I just had to mute myself for a few seconds because I had, like, burps from hell.
Mood.
I have burps from hell.
Fair enough. Anyway.
CJ, you back?
CJ. Guess not.
So how? Hold on.
Or was it Al having
Technical
audio issues?
difficulties.
What? No, I'm fine. I'm just
Okay.
mumbling.
Okay, so it is CJ who possibly cannot hear us.
Okay, I can hear you guys now.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
All right, good.
Did you hear what was last said?
No.
Kovgum basically blatantly asked, did Philip send the assassin robots after us?
Okay.
To which he is responding with, "No, I didn't even know who you people were before 5 minutes ago. How would I send things after you?"
Oh, they had a symbol on them.
That leaves a question unanswered.
Well,
Oh.
I'm sure as we investigate, we'll figure it out, Cove.
Speaking of questions unanswered, Cecil will look to Alu. Do you... My information's kind of rusty. Do you remember a group called the Red Wing?
History.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could make a history check, but it's going to be a higher DC for you.
Can I help?
I think you're mentioning of it. No? Hands
It's
up on
not,
this. I don't
it's not
know
going to lower the DC.
Yeah, of course.
Because Alu wouldn't really have a lot of context for this one, but can still make the check.
So just a normal history.
Yeah, with advantage.
Yeah, you can make a history check with advantage, but the DC is pretty high.
Values crimes are more in, illegal experimentation and IP theft.
And the dealing of tolls.
And the
To be
dealing
fair,
with what?
to be fair, IP theft is kind of what the Red Wings deal in.
Oh, okay. Well, shit.
Intellectual
Well,
property
That
theft?
explains it. I mean, fair, yeah. If they
Wait,
are
wait.
stealing, prototype inventions and ransoming them back.
Ali
Yeah.
wouldn't do. Ali wouldn't come
Anyways.
steal plans. Just look at it.
Yeah, steal it, and then recreate it.
He would. Yeah, yeah.
But better.
He would.
Doesn't change the fact.
Which
Anyways,
is still IP theft.
But better.
doesn't change the fact that it's stealing. Anyways.
Anyway. I pop it back.
You're thinking about it, you've definitely heard that name before. You've had no direct involvement with it, but it's kind of been a problem around a lot of the smaller workshops where you sort of do your business at. With essentially various workshops just being broken into and projects that aren't finished yet, but are new, super inventive, super innovative ideas. They just get fucking stolen. There's always red feathers left behind.
Yeah, I've heard of them. I've never had any direct contact with them per se, but I am aware of them. They have victimized a lot of smaller workshops that I worked in. Let's just say that they're probably not college students. They're not afraid of plagiarism. At least plagiarism, you still have the original work. What they do just leaves feathers. They're great for tickling, but not much else.
Okay. let's go to your house, Philip.
Yeah.
We have a quarry to get.
So,
Okay, last time you said that, you threw an axe into his leg.
yeah. I'm a little, I don't want to walk next to you.
Cove's from out of town.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, okay.
Like, really out of
Like-
town.
You can
Yeah.
Walk with the rest of them. Just lead the way.
Oh,
you can walk next to Ryfon and me, and they can walk
okay.
behind us.
That helps a bit, I guess. Okay. Yep. But he will just lead you all out of the building and away from the actual university itself.
Hmm.
Because he cannot afford to have a dorm on the university.
Fair enough.
And if he's having to steal for tuition, fair.
Before we leave, is Ashen still within like walking distance, or she's just gone?
You get the feeling she probably went back to her classroom.
Okay.
You know she's the type of person. She's the type of person that even with a big interruption like this, she would just go back to doing her job after it's done.
Okay. That's fair.
So if you wanted to go talk to her, you probably could find her there.
Cecil won't, because she doesn't want to interrupt the class again.
All right. Yeah.
But yeah.
And I think at this point, as you all are heading off campus again, is probably where we will be ending for the night, because I don't imagine anyone wants to go too much later.
Not
Yeah.
particularly.
No.
Yay. But it was good though.
Yee.
End up being a lot more talking than I was expecting, to be honest.
I
You
mean,
guys caught up to him far faster than I expected you to.
Mobile feet.
yeah, Cecil.
Just a quick little
quick
scamper.
Quick individual.
Small. Quick small.
Able to
Me-
do a
That's why
scamper.
they're so small.
Nimble small.
They're lower to the ground.
Low center knockover.
Okay.
Alrighty, so since it is end of session, as per usual, does anybody have anything they would like to announce or promote, or just something cool they want to shout out?
My DM for my Monday game, because we just started last week, he put us on an elaborate treasure hunt that ended with us finding a shiny rock, because the real treasure was the friend we made along the way. Fuck
I mean,
you,
a
Josh,
shiny rock.
bastard.
A shiny rock's a pretty good treasure.
No, it's not like a gemstone. It's literally just like a very highly polished stone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You better fucking keep that rock. You know he's gonna make it useful in the future somehow.
Hey,
I don't have the rock. I got a page of a book, and a bit in my book. Because I'm a nerd. Because I'm the nerd in that game.
Take care of yourselves. That's all. Just take care of yourselves.
Awesome.
Yee. I would just add on to previous shout outs from the past of watch Owl House. I've recently I've gotten up to the episode where Luce and Amity had their witches duel.
Oh, the convention?
Yeah.
Convention?
Yeah.
It's
No spoilers.
it's good.
Yeah.
Good. It's
I know I'm already aware of spoilers, but I will not say them on stream for sake of if other people want to watch the show as spoiler free as possible.
it's good. it's just really good. I don't know.
It's a good show. I will definitely agree with that.
I felt attacked within the first 5 minutes of the episode, of the first episode.
I mean, same. Just because, quirky kid that nobody understands.
Yay!
And, just given events of last week, make sure your pets know you love them. Even if all that means is giving them an extra chin scritchy tonight.
Eat your legs.
Eat my legs.
Yes.
I'm quite fond of my legs.
Then you should definitely...
Consume the lower appendage.
But yeah, if you got a pet, make sure that they know you love them. Even if all you do is give them a little extra scritchy on the chin or behind their ears. Anybody else got anything?
No.
Nope.
Okay, so everybody say goodnight.
Night.
That was so dramatic. I love it.
Good night and sweet dreams.
Good night and bitter dreams.
Someone salty.
Salty
Good night.
dreams.
May you dream only of the void and nothing else.
How ominous.
You will not remember the horrors you have experienced upon your awakening,
That's
but
usually
they
how
will
it
scar
goes.
you forever.
Well, maybe not.
So Tuesday night dreams. Got it.
Also, we're gonna give Al some espresso, but all the
Yes.
water has been replaced by Red Bull.
Of course. I want to enter all of the dimensions.
Can only go
Or
well.
just pure caffeine. Or just pure caffeine extract.
Yes.
Oh my god. Okay.
We will vibrate a hole in reality.
I'll make sure to take my stimulants beforehand.
Oh god.
Oh goodness. Okay. All right. All that aside, we good to sign off for the night?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So yes, I hope you guys enjoyed watching tonight. If you are willing to stick around with our not the most stuck to stream schedule, if you want more D&D content and either just like this crowd or want something a little more fantasy based, you can join us Saturdays on this channel at 8 p.m. EST for the Scattered Realms. And if you just liked this and you want to catch up with us for the next episode, find out what's going to happen with this Philip kid, just come back to the same channel Thursdays at or around 7 p.m. EST. We had a late start tonight because there was tech issues. Sorry.
It's fine.
I ate a burger.
Yes, you did. So, yeah.
It's amazing how often I'm eating burgers during these sessions.
I know, right? Anyway, yeah, so just check this channel at those times. 7 p.m. EST on Thursdays and 8 p.m. EST on Saturdays. Thursdays for your more modern fantasy. Saturdays for your more traditional D&D stuff.
Yeah.
And with that, good night, everybody. We'll see you when we see you next.